Yeah, good day, everybody. I'm Sheto Tayo is here. Once again, here to talk about project management tools. I've started a whole kind of series on project management, and this is one of my knowledge development topics that I have to talk about. And now today, I'm talking about the tools we need as a project for project management. Tools you need as a project manager to manage your project. So now let's dive in. Firstly, let's talk a little bit about project management tools. Project management tools are a set of software designed to help project team to plan a project, track and manage the project to achieve the defined project goal within the time. It also helps the team member to collaboratively, effectively, and accelerate the project to meet the specified constraints. So the work of a project management tool is to make work faster, and it should make it more effective, and it should make reduce the constraints that it's added to it, and you should be able to track it well. That's what project management makes it to. So the project will be easier and will get done fast. That's what project management tools are there for, to make your work seamlessly easy. So let's dive into some of the project management tools we have. Firstly, let's talk about the Gantt chart. I'm sure a lot of us are very, very, very familiar with what the Gantt chart does and how to use the Gantt chart. As a project manager, this is one of the most, this is like the tool you can't do without. You have to always use it. So let's talk a little bit about the Gantt chart. The Gantt charts are very important to improve in planning. It provides a complete picture of the work breakdown structure and aids in allocating resources efficiently, be it time, money, or human resources. It maps the interdependencies between the different work items, helps in prioritizing the critical tasks and reducing scope script. I know that we've talked something about planning, how important planning is to a project. We know that a project cannot start without going through the planning phase. So during the planning phase, this Gantt chart is a tool that helps us manage the project very, very well and help us start the project to the end. This Gantt chart is what help us to know that, okay, we've started this project and we have done this. It aligns everything we are doing out state by state. If you look at the picture we have on the screen, you will see different sections colored in different, those are the tasks to be delivered, and you will see some that are connected to one another. So that means this one have to start before this one starts, before this one starts. That's what this one. Then the other ones might not be connected. They can start without them, but this one has to start for it to continue. So the Gantt chart holds a lot of information and can do a lot of things. Help you to know when your project will start, when it will stop, when you need to add maybe a buffer for you to be able to reduce time. Gantt chart has a lot of efficiency and what you can use it for. So, but then you have to understand how to use it a lot, because Gantt chart is one of the best tools when it comes to planning a project as a project manager that you can come in contact with. So the next one, we have five. Lest I forget to mention at the beginning, there are five major tools that we have in project management. Then also, the second one is the work breakdown structure. I think one of my last knowledge track, I think I talked about work breakdown structure when I was talking about planning, how you break down work into smaller tasks, then assign it to people. So that was a tool for project manager. The project manager should be able to break down his work into smaller tasks and assign it to different people so that it will be easy to manage them and know people that are assigned to them and be able to know that, yeah, this project though is about to be done and is being done by this person. If you look at the picture we have in front of us here, we see a project and we see the phases of project management that we have: the initiation phase, the planning phase, the execution phase, the control stage, and the closure stage. Now, the initiation, it is broken down. So all those things are broken down to is what we have to do to be able to get the initiation completed. Is when all this has been done that the initiation can be completed. The planning, as all this one also must be done before it can be completed. The execution, have all this must be done before it can be completed. And the control has all this must be done before it can be completed. Closure to has all this that must be done before it can be completed. And when all those have been completed and all this one has been completed, we have our project. Our project is already completed. So work breakdown structure helps to just create this visual, it visualizes it out for us to see what we have to do, to see the basically it puts everything out, breaks it down to make it simpler. Then from simple to complex. Then it joins together. After a project has been given to you, you have a project. The next thing, break it down to half, break the half into another half, break those halves into another half, then give it to a different set of people to do. As they do it finish, start joining them back. As they have finished this job, you join it back, you have your project. So that's how effectively work breakdown structure can be. So according to what I'm discussing, work breakdown structure is the first and the most important tool in project planning. It is a hierarchical breakdown of your project goal into actionable work item. So whatever you want to achieve, you have to just break it down first to make it easier for it to be achievable. So let's continue. We have project baseline. A graphical baseline is a graphical way of representing your project value by comparing the baseline, which is the standard or which is the standard you set for your project against your actual performance. So this one basically what baseline does is this. You have a project you've started now. Let's say you want to do this, you want to build a software. You've already set your own program, this thing that within day 1 to day 4, I would have initiated, finished. Within day 4 and day 7, you would have planned finish. Within day 7 and day 8, you would have finished your program. Within 10 days, you have done with the whole project. That's your own planning. So what baseline now does is that when you now start the project, the baseline will now be the will now be the standard that you're using to measure that okay, if you want to check that, oh, are you meeting your target? What you have targeted for yourself? That baseline is what you're going to be checking it on. You'll be seeing it, it will have been there. Oh, you have never met, you've not achieved it, you achieved it. So that baseline, that what it is there for. It tells you to monitor it. And now let's put it to what you can see. Look at the screen that we have in front of us now. We are seeing a Gantt chart. This is a Gantt chart. But what the baseline there is, this dot 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 are the baselines, this dot 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 are the baselines, this dot 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 are the baseline. So basically, when the project starts moving, now when you start this project, no, you say between Monday and Friday, this project must be completed according to you. Let's say when it's Friday, your project is still halfway. Your baseline will stop at the half position here, showing that you've not yet completed this project. But if you're able to meet it, your baseline will be full to show that yes, you achieved your set goal. But if it is not, it will just be like a progress bar for you to be able to monitor. So you don't need to look for any other thing. Just come to your baseline, check, well, have I met it? No, I'm not. Okay. Now we need to do this to speed up to be able to meet my target. So that's how good a baseline is. So that's one effectiveness of a project baseline, which is another one of the tools of the project manager. Another tool a project management manager use, as we all can see, team activity, building activities, how to build your team, how to help your team be the best, how to get the best out of your team. What do you think you do if you want to get the best out of your team? You create this kind of strong cord between you and your teammates that makes the working environment conducive for all of you to work in. So like now, the company I work with, Beacom, I'm actually intending as Beacom. We have a platform called the work on platform called Slack. And in Slack, we have a random channel where we go to social, where you go to meet. And we have particular programs during the week. We have some programs called all hands meeting and team bonding meeting. During all these meetings, what we just do is we bond together. We bond, we ask questions, we play games just to, connect, know about the person. We ask your name, ask what you do for the company, things you like, your hobby, just to just to create this kind of good rapport between each other. So that's the part of a good project manager. You must have that kind of skill also. You must have that too. You must be able to have a good yes, sorry. Yeah, a good project manager must be able to build good team. Must be able to have this good build. Must be able to build a team that trust each other and be able to work the best out of each other. So because you can't, a project manager cannot do anything if his team are not connected, if they are not ready to work with him. So basically you can call the team building project manager tool. No, it's not a skill because it's a tool. You have to have tools for where they will. No, it's tools you use to to achieve it. So, and the tools I'm talking about here, it can be random, it can be a channel on your WhatsApp group. That's it. So that's the tool you are using for it. So you can have it as a Slack channel, you can have it maybe on your wherever channel you want to have your team building where you guys connect, you just have something. So that's a tool to get your project, to get it to the bear's peak. So we have that. So now let's go to the last, not the least, communication management plan. Obviously, a good project manager must be able to know how to communicate, how to pass information, how to take information, and how to use information. So obviously, you need a channel where informations are being passed well, how information goes out to people, and you'll be able to use it very well. So let me read a little bit out of what a communication management plan is, what it does. A project management is a tool that ensures that a regular, relevant flow of information between the project manager, client, and stakeholder. The plan includes details regarding who communicates what to whom and how often. So this channel is just to ensure that communication is going well between the project manager, the stakeholders, and the developers, or whoever is working on the project, everybody connected with the project. So all of you, you will have a place. I know if you are on this channel, it's just for communication purpose on a particular project. You know that yes, we have to this channel or maybe this group chat, we have or this place, we have to get we are passing information about the project we are working on, about what we are doing, and about this, about that. So yeah, those are the five major project manager tools, project management tools that we have. So now let's go to the benefits, the futures of a project manager to a management tools. A project management tools, the future must have it must project estimation, it must be able to budget, it must be able to resource allocation, and it must be able to collaborate with other people. It must also be able to do quality management, project administration also. A good project management tool must have that, and risk management must be all included in every project management tool that we have. So everything we'll be saying tomorrow all have these features. They all have these features. And now the benefits. It's all about the right time. Don't miss it. Take hold of the slippery scope. Keep your cost box. Collaboration is the key to opening locked doors and close the gaps that stops you from listening. Those are the benefit of our tools or the project management tools that we have. And also, we have tools, we have softwares that takes all these tools that we have and puts them all of them inside of it. When we have there's particular software we have that this software we have it, basically all the tools a project manager needs is all inside of it. So you can access all those tools from it. So firstly, let me just mention a few that we have, a few of the popular ones that we have. We have Jira, we have Trello board, we have Asana, we have the Proof Hub, we have Zoho, we have Rike, we have ClickUp, and we have Clarism. So all these are the most popular among other project management software that we have, contains all the project management tools that we can use. So if you have a Jira app now, it can do all the project management tools at once because that's the because you have the Gantt chart inside of it. It has the where you can communicate, where you can manage your project, where you can just talk around. You can call yourself through you can communicate from the place. You can move projects, okay, this person can move everything there to manage your project. The Jira app will give it to you, same as everything listed down here. They are for effectively managing your project. They are tools. They are a bunch of tools gathered into the software to make it easier to manage your project. So if you really need to, personally, I use Jira a lot to manage most of the project I'm working on. So because it's very effective for me. Yeah, GitHub also is a project management tool. Yeah, you can use GitHub also to manage your project. I just remember that right now. So yeah, GitHub also is part also. So I use Jira a lot. So you can always use Jira because it has everything. All the tools that all those 5 tools that were mentioned at the beginning, they can be done inside Jira effectively. Because and for anyone you are comfortable with that or everything, you trust me, they are very, very good project management software that you can find. And but personally, I would advise I would recommend Jira because I really use it a lot. So that's all. So thank you for listening. You can contact me to You call my phone number 0703 Thank you all for joining me. You're welcome.